The current global economic situation is escalating in its complexity. Excellence is harder to achieve and increasingly harder to hold on to.
Internal maladies plague organizations, communities, and individuals. Stress, bullying, sabotage, dishonesty, non-engagement, doubt, and fear are commonplace.
Business deals are drying up or in gridlock. Warrior tactics are prevalent.
In an atmosphere of escalating instability and fear, selfishness, greed, and cruelty are admired. Might is considered the only virtue.
The worldwide economy is imploding. Humanity is killing itself, creating its own destruction.
It cannot be fixed from within itself, or by the rules of the game, which are now the accepted, widespread modus operandi.
It is time for a new and refreshing strategy, as writer Edward de Bono, a foremost leader in creative thinking, has said.
To overcome the challenges of our current situation, we must indeed think outside the box, offering creativity and value, as de Bono has recommended. Odds have been calculated by the greatest scientific and mathematical minds of our world. They range from 1 to 10 to the 40,000th power, all the way to 1 in 10 to the 2 billionth power.
These astronomical numbers calculate the odds on life creating itself spontaneously, rather than by intelligent design by a supreme being.
Sir Fred Hoyle put it into common language succinctly and compellingly. It is more likely that a tornado passing through a junkyard would create a 747 on the other side than that there is no God.
It is time to be reasonable. It is time to acknowledge how our world and our lives are really wired. It is time to acknowledge, without shame or apology, the existence and the truth of the Supreme Being, and to invite Him actively into all our endeavors.
God, on an unprecedented scale, is the only antidote to the world's self-destructive course.
Transcreen Group International acknowledges our divine parent, God.
God's principles are applied vigorously to all our relationships, decisions, contracts, and modus operandi. By consciously and deliberately allowing and engaging God to fight our battles, so to speak, we are dynamically embracing the full reality of God's presence here and now. We are taking Him up on His offer to be co-creators with Him in this world. Most importantly, it then becomes His power that does the work, that makes the connections, that forms the relationships, that creates the success.
We invite all of like mind and will to join us.
Transcreen Group International's mission is to apply God's principles to global business.